Have you ever noticed your cat breathing fast, like after running around chasing toys? Well, sometimes heavy breathing isn't just because they're playing. It could be a sign that they need help. So, we're going to learn how to tell if your cat's heavy breathing is normal or if it's something to worry about. We'll also find out what to do to help our cats feel better and when we should call the vet. Understanding normal cat breathing. Cats usually breathe quietly and smoothly. When they are relaxed and happy, you can see them breathing softly, and it doesn't seem like they are working hard to breathe. A healthy cat breathes about 20 to 30 times per minute when resting. This means their chest goes up and down gently, and it's not too fast or too slow. If you watch your cat while it's sleeping, you'll notice this quiet, easy breathing. It's good to know what normal breathing looks like because it helps you tell when something is not right. If a cat's breathing changes and starts to look difficult, or if they breathe a lot faster than usual when they're just resting, it could be a sign that they need help from a vet. Knowing how your cat breathes when they're feeling fine will help you see the differences when they're not feeling well. This way, you can take good care of them and make sure they get help if they need it. Causes of heavy breathing. Sometimes a cat breathing hard is just tired from playing or running around. But other times, it could be a sign that something is wrong with their health. One reason a cat might breathe hard is asthma. Just like people, cats can have asthma too. This means their airways get swollen, and it's hard for them to breathe. They might cough or wheeze, which sounds like a whistle when they breathe. Heart disease is another reason why a cat might breathe heavily. If a cat has heart problems, its heart can't pump blood as well as it should. This makes it hard for the cat to get enough oxygen, which makes them breathe faster to try and get more air. Respiratory infections are also common in cats. These are illnesses that affect the nose, throat, and lungs. When a cat has a respiratory infection, it might sneeze a lot, have a runny nose, or make gurgling sounds when it breathes. This can make breathing harder and cause heavy breathing. Sometimes a cat might breathe heavily because it's in pain or has been hurt. Pain can make a cat feel stressed, which can lead to fast breathing. Also, if a cat gets hurt, like getting hit by a car or falling from a high place, it can damage its lungs or chest. This can make it very hard for the cat to breathe. There are other health problems that can make a cat breathe heavily too. For example, if there is fluid in their lungs or around their chest, it can push on their lungs and make it hard for them to breathe. This needs quick help from a vet because it can be very serious. It's important for cat owners to know these reasons because if they see their cat breathing hard, they need to think about what might be causing it. If a cat breathes heavily and it doesn't stop, it's a sign that they might be sick and need to see a vet quickly. Keeping an eye on how a cat breathes helps owners take better care of them and make sure they get help when they need it. Understanding these causes helps everyone make sure cats stay happy and healthy. Recognizing the signs of distress. One big sign of trouble is when a cat breathes with its mouth open, like a dog. Cats usually don't do this unless they really can't get enough air. If you see your cat breathing like this, especially if they haven't been running or playing, it might be a sign they need help. Cats might also make unusual sounds when they breathe if they're not feeling well. These sounds can be loud or strange. If you hear your cat making noises that aren't normal, like coughing or wheezing, it's a good idea to pay close attention. This could mean their airways are blocked or they have other problems that make breathing hard. Another serious sign is if a cat's gums change color. Healthy gums should be pink, but if they look blue or very pale, it means they might not be getting enough oxygen. This is a big warning sign that the cat needs to see a vet right away. Sometimes a cat that's having a hard time breathing might not want to move much or might even lie down more than usual. They might seem very tired or weak. If your cat usually loves to play but suddenly doesn't want to move much, it's important to watch them closely. Lastly, if a cat feels really bad, they might even collapse. This means they suddenly fall down and can't get up. This is very serious and means the cat needs to go to the vet immediately. It's important for cat owners to know these signs because they tell us when a cat might be in danger. By noticing these signs early, you can help make sure your cat gets the care they need quickly. This can help them feel better and can even save their life. So always keep an eye on how your cat is acting and how they are breathing. If something seems wrong, it's best to call the vet right away. This way, you can help keep your cat healthy and safe. Immediate actions to take. The first thing to do is to keep your cat calm. Cats can feel stressed easily. especially when they are not feeling well, and stress can make breathing problems worse. Try to keep the environment around your cat quiet and peaceful. Loud noises and too much activity can scare your cat and make things worse. You should also handle your cat very gently. When cats have trouble breathing, being held too tightly or moved too much can make it harder for them to catch their breath. It's best to let them stay in a comfortable spot where they feel safe. Next, make sure your cat is in a cool place. Being too hot can make breathing problems worse. A cool room with good airflow helps make breathing easier. You don't want it to be cold, just comfortably cool. While you are doing these things, call your vet right away. Tell them what is happening with your cat. They can give you advice on what to do next and prepare to see your cat if needed. It's important to get help from a vet because they know the best ways to treat cats who have trouble breathing. Remember, if your cat's breathing doesn't get better quickly, or if they show other serious signs like blue gums, or if they collapse, you need to take them to the vet right away. Sometimes, you might even need to go to an emergency vet clinic if it's at night or on the weekend. Doing these steps helps make sure your cat is as safe and comfortable as possible until you can get them to a vet. Quick action can make a big difference in helping your cat feel better and making sure they get the right care. Always keep your vet's phone number handy so you can quickly call for help when your cat needs it. When to seek emergency care. Sometimes a cat's heavy breathing can be a big emergency, and waiting too long to get help could be dangerous. If your cat has trouble breathing and it doesn't get better even after you try to calm them down, you should take them to the vet right away. Also, if you see that your cat's gums are turning blue or very pale, this is a sign they're not getting enough oxygen. This is a serious situation, and they need a vet's help immediately. Another time to act fast is if your cat collapses or can't stand up. This means they're very weak, and it's a clear sign they need emergency care. It's important not to wait until the next day or after the weekend to see if things get better. Breathing problems can get worse very quickly, so getting your cat to a vet as soon as you see these signs can save their life. Always remember, if you're ever unsure about what to do, it's safest to call the vet and ask for advice. They can tell you if you need to bring your cat in right away. Preventive measures. Keeping your cat healthy and stopping problems early can mean fewer trips to the vet and a happier life for your cat. One of the best things you can do is take your cat to the vet regularly. These checkups help catch any health issues early before they become big problems. The vet can check your cat's heart and lungs and make sure everything sounds right. Another important thing is to keep up with your cat's vaccinations and treatments for parasites like worms. This protects your cat from getting sick from viruses and bugs that can make them have breathing troubles. It's also a good idea to keep your home free from things that can make breathing hard for your cat. Things like cigarette smoke, strong perfumes, and certain cleaning products can irritate your cat's lungs. Keeping your cat at a healthy weight is also crucial. Cats that are too heavy can have a harder time breathing, just like people. Make sure your cat eats a healthy diet and gets plenty of exercise. By doing these things, you can help prevent some of the problems that cause heavy breathing in cats. This means your cat can be more comfortable and healthier, and you can enjoy your time together without worrying as much about emergencies. Always remember, taking care of your cat's health starts with everyday choices at home. We learned about how to tell if a cat is just tired from playing or if something might be wrong. We talked about the different reasons why cats might breathe heavily and how to spot signs that a cat is in trouble. These signs include things like open mouth breathing, strange sounds, gums changing color, and not wanting to move much. We also discussed what to do if you think your cat is having trouble breathing. Keeping your cat calm, making sure they're in a cool place, and calling the vet quickly are key steps. It's very important to act fast and not wait if you see that your cat needs help. Finally, we talked about ways to prevent breathing problems. Regular vet visits, keeping up with vaccinations, avoiding irritants, and maintaining a healthy weight are all good ways to help your cat stay healthy. Remember, knowing what's normal for your cat and paying attention to any changes can make a big difference. It's all about being a good friend and caretaker to your cat. If you ever have questions or worries, your vet is there to help guide you and take care of your furry friend. Thank you for watching, and let's keep our cats happy and healthy.